Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, so excited. This is Jeanie again, and look at all this new information I have for you. So I met with my mentor this morning. Oh, she's incredible, Ann Washburn. Shout out to Ann Washburn, everybody. Send her love. Love to Ann Washburn. Because she gave me a whole new personal value upgrade. Look at all these notes I took. And guess what? You get to be the first to receive the information. So I got to give you a little bit of background information. So this Facebook Live may go a little bit longer than usual. It's probably going to be about 30 to 45 minutes. So it's okay. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be there. You can check in and out as many times as you want. You can ask questions. If you have a question and we get to it here, my incredible husband is helping me man the camera today. So if you have questions, type them in. He's going to let me know. We'll get to answer them. If I don't answer your question on the Facebook Live while we're live, guess what? It's okay. I'll check comments later and get back to them. New information. Very important information. You've really got to check this. Bookmark it, however, whatever. You're going to want to go back and watch this again. So, first of all, if you've read my book, you know what personal value is, right? It's a number that you put on yourself. It's your value that you've decided, right? So, first of all, decision you make and action you take. Okay, and I know that's a bit of a review for some of you, but that's okay. It may be new for new people. And as we know, repetition is the second law of learning. First law is what? Exactly. Recognition. Okay? So, personal value is a decision that you make and action that you take. Jeanie, what does that mean? Okay, let me tell you. First of all, you decide. I'm valuable. I'm important. I'm needed in this time and space. Yes, those were some of my declarations a while back that are in my book. Oh, bully-proofing you. It's right there. How's that? Marketing. On the fly. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the first one is you decide. You start declaring, I'm valuable. I'm needed. The current I get paid to talk. The current declaration that I have is, because of the cross, I am flawless. I'm going to say that again. Because of the cross, I am flawless. Because you see, in the past, I would spend so much time looking at all my mistakes, and I would just beat myself up. Yeah? Bully between your ears, right? You got to tame that bully between your ears, whatever it takes. For me, right now, my current declaration is, because of the cross, I am flawless. And what that means to me is that, yeah, I make mistakes. I'm human. Guess what? I measure, monitor, and adjust, and move on. And I invite you to do the same. Come up, make a decision. How valuable are you? If you're not sure, look at your friends. What number would you put on them? Because you have the same value of your 5 closest friends, okay? So if you're not sure what your value is, ask yourself, what's the value of my friends? Now, I just heard it. Some of you said, well, yeah, but my friends are better than me. Nuh-uh, knock it off, okay? You place yourself on the same level or same playing field as your friends. Now, are there times when you feel lower? Absolutely. Are there times when you may feel a little bit higher? Yep, absolutely. That all has to do with empowerment and release techniques. We'll be going through that later. But right now, focus, Jeanie, focus, okay? It's a decision that you make, action that you take. You get up, you do declarations. You start doing things, take action every day. I used to have a problem with not taking time for me. And my husband is constantly telling me, babe, you're important too. Yeah. And so I need to take time for me. So I've started scheduling time to go to lunch with my friends. I've started scheduling time for me, bubble bath. Oh, I love bubble bath. My husband redid our bathroom in our master bedroom. Oh my gosh, I have this ginormous tub that I fit in. I'm 6 foot tall. He's 6 foot tall. Yep, we both fit in. Okay, we got to keep it G-rated here. Be respective, okay? So, we both fit in the tub, but sometimes he's not here. Guess what? I can still light the candles. I can still put bubble bath in because I'm important, I'm valuable, and I'm needed in this time and space. I also like to color. Oh my gosh, I love to color. Oh, okay. A really neat thing happened Saturday. I know, tangent, but it's okay. It's awesome. Okay, so Saturday, I went to Barnes & Noble. It was one of them God poke things, and I wasn't sure, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to Barnes & Noble. Guess who was there? Oh my gosh, Christopher Paolini. I don't know if I said his name right. It's okay, he's probably not watching this. But he's the author of the Aragon series, one of my favorite book series. Absolutely love it. He had a new coloring book. Guess what? Yep, I bought it. He autographed it. Incredible. Okay, why? Because I am valuable. I am needed in this time and space. Isn't that neat? A decision that you make, action that you take. Make sure you're taking action every day, okay? So, if you don't know your value, check out your friend's value. Where's it at? Because you have that same value. Oh, whoa, that was one. Whoa! Okay, so now, next step. We got our personal value baseline. Oh, you guys want to upgrade? More? Do you want more? Okay, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Let me know if you want more, because I got all day. Remember? Notes! We haven't even gotten to, okay, goosebumps. Whoa! We haven't even gotten to the new notes yet. This is still background stuff. Background. Basic, Jeanie. Basic. Okay. So, then the next thing you have is goals. Some people call them goals, some people call them visions, some people call them dreams, some people call them wish lists, whatever. Mission whatever. What I call it goals. This is my goal, this is where I'm going, this is my road map. Okay? So, if I think I'm not worth very much, do you think my goal is going to stretch me or not? Yep, I heard it. If I don't think I'm worth very much, my goals can be pretty small. Ha! No, not you guys. You have big dreams because you have a big space you're going, right? So I want you to think of your dream, your goal, your vision, whatever it is. Think of a financial one because this one's really, really easy. Think of a financial goal. Within the next week, what do you want to create? Okay? Next week, how much money? Oh, that's got to be green. We got to have a green one for money, right? In the next week, how much money do you want to make? Oh, I can feel the numbers. Go ahead and put them in the comments. I know it's a little bit scary. We're talking about money. It's okay. Put your number. In the next week, I want to make, let's start with a safe number, $100. That's easy. Well, for some of you that may be a stretch. I get that. Okay? So, you want to stretch a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to stretch. So in the next week, okay, Jeanie, I'm stretching here. I want to make $1,000. Ha! Guess what? Stretch even more. Come on. Because everything you want is outside your comfort zone. So you've got to stretch. So when I say $1,000, my mind goes, okay, I've got some ideas on how to do that. But here we go. You ready for the stretch? You ready for the upgrade? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, okay, here we go. Add a zero. Ooh, whoa! I know, give me the little wowie guy, okay? Whoa! How am I going to make $10,000 in a week? Are you freaking kidding me? No way! But, as you put that on your vision board, or you put that as a goal, right? We've talked about this before. You've got to write them down. I have a vision board. Oh, yes I do. We'll go into vision boards another time. For right now, just write it down somewhere and add a zero. And check in with how that feels. If you wrote 100, great, add a zero. If you wrote 1,000, great, add a zero. If you wrote 10,000, awesome, add a zero. whatever it is. Because the first number you came up with, your mind goes, yeah, I think I can do that. But then you add a 0 and your mind goes, what? It just like seizes. Oh, okay. So what you've got to do is you've got to push it. You've got to push that comfort zone. Because the further you stretch your comfort zone, the more stuff gets to come in. Yeah, more stuff gets to come in. Okay? So, and you guys have heard my story about scuba diving and rock climbing, and yeah, skydiving is on our board now. Okay, you guys can come with me if you want to come. Let me know. I'll invite you. Okay? So, first thing, personal value. Decision you make, action you take. Second, goals. You're working towards goals. Now, I heard it. I don't know who said it, but somebody said, Jeanie, vision boards don't work. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, that's what I used to say. But check this out. And Washburn, no! Upgrade. We're getting into the notes part, okay? Vision board. Dun, 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 dun. This represents my vision board, okay? And we're going to take this and move it to the vision board. Drum roll, please. Okay. Okay, so on my vision board, I've got $10,000. Seriously, Jeanie, you're crazy. Okay, then right here, we have me, my little stick figure. Remember, this is not art class. And we gotta put a smile on my face. And crazy hair. Crazy long hair. Ha! Okay, so that's me. Me, vision board. Every morning, part of my AM routine, AM PM routine. We'll get into that more. Not right now, not the time. Focus, Jeanie, focus. So, remember back at the beginning when I asked you what your value is? Bink, 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 right? Numbers are going off. Okay, so right here, I have, let's say it's kind of like a credit score. Okay, so you have a number, credit score is from, I think like 300 to 800. So we're going to use a different one. We're going to use this score because I'm going to make you bump it just a little bit, even with this. Your value score, your personal value score can be no lower than 500, and it's infinite. However high you want to go, but no lower than 500. Oh, I know, some of you just went, it's okay. No lower than 500, okay? So now you're going to put your value score on you. So I'm going to stick mine at 897, okay? Because I just picked that. And that's what my number is, 897. Woo-hoo! Okay? Now, all the things on your vision board, guess what? They have a value too. What? Yeah, they have a value too. So if I'm at 897 and I want $10,000, that's outside my comfort zone, right? Because it's not off my vision board, it's on my vision board. So I haven't got it yet. So everything on my vision board has a number 2. I know, this is getting really deep. It's okay. Massage, massage, woo, woo, shake it off. You got this, okay? So let's say I have $10,000 on my vision board. I also have, you guys are getting insights into me here, this on my vision board. And I even did it in blue because my favorite color is blue. So my Porsche Cayenne, blue. 15-spoke wheels, blue underwriting, moonroof, Bose sound system, cream leather interior. I can smell the leather. Oh, my husband and I went on a date. We went Saturday night, turned on the radio, opened, shut the doors. Oh, fun stuff. Okay, anyways, back to the vision board. So I have all these things on my vision board, and each thing has a value. I also have Wall Street Journal best-selling author. Okay, so we're just going to put Wall Street Journal bestseller, to make it short. So each one of these things has a value. So as I look at this, I'm going to assign a value to them. I'm going to take the first number that comes because that's what I've learned to trust. First number that comes. Okay, this is 1,253. This is 579. Whoa, that's kind of bizarre. I wouldn't have thought that. And this is 697. Okay, so I just PFA'd those. You just got to trust your heart. And so, guess what this means? Why haven't I got my Porsche yet? If I'm at 897, where's my Porsche? Huh? Where's my $10,000? It's lower than me. Why haven't I? Oh, wait, I have got it. But I didn't keep it. Why not? Because my value was lower than the value that I saw here. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Stay with me. Hold on. Okay? Clean thing here. So, me. I'm right here. Here is my vision board. Okay? We're going to put what is actually on my vision board right now. Okay? And then the Porsche and the Wall Street Journal is all on there. Okay? But so before I got the 10,000 off. Okay, so we can do that. Let's go back here. Let's fix this. See, this is the first time I'm teaching this, so thanks for hanging with me here. So these are the values of this. Is my personal value this number, or is it actually lower than this number? You're right, it's lower, okay? So, let's say that my personal value back when I had this on there was only $497. What that means is that I haven't got it yet. Because my value, my vibration, my vibration is lower than everything on my vision board. Did you get that? I'm sure that you guys have heard. I mean, there's so much stuff out there all about vibrational levels and energy and all of that, right? And so as my vibrational level goes up, the things around me shift and change. The friends that I currently have in my life are not the same friends I had 5 years ago. Why? Because they're right. I have changed. I've absolutely changed. Have you ever walked into a room and you're just like, oh, this is awful, I have to leave now, right? Or maybe the opposite has happened as well. You've walked into a room and you're like, whoa, I like it here. This is good stuff. People who are at a lower vibrational energy don't like to be around, for the most part, don't like to be around people that are at a higher level of vibration unless they are going where they want to go. Make sense? Give me a thumbs up if you're understanding that, okay? If I am a grumpy person, who do I gravitate towards? Yeah, put it in the comments, grumpy people, right? But if I'm having a good day and I meet a grumpy person, I'm kind of like, oh, you poor thing, and I move on, right? And sometimes the grumpy person will follow the happy person. But more often than not, they're like, happy person, right? That's okay. I'm a thermostat, not a thermometer. That's another thing I got today. We'll go over this. Oh no, squirrel. Focus, Jeanie, focus. Okay, so my personal value, $497. The things on my board are higher than that. If you've heard, okay, so now we're into XY thinking. Okay, XY thinking causes cognitive dissonance. I know, big story. Big word. All it means is I call it old way of thinking, new way of thinking. So X equals my old way of thinking. Y equals my new way. Okay? So, old way of thinking is, let me give you an example. I'm not worth it. So, therefore, as I look around, everything in my environment validates that old way of thinking. I'm not worth it. New way of thinking that came about when I married my incredible, focus, Jeanie. My incredible husband was, I'm valuable. So I have X, Y thinking. I'm not valuable, I'm valuable. Wait a minute. What happens is that comes together and you get ookies, cognitive dissonance. My name for cognitive dissonance is ookies. You can use it too if you want, okay? But you have an old way of thinking, a new way of thinking, and they're like colliding inside your brain. So my husband says, I love you, you're so incredible. My old way of thinking goes, what? You're lying. Ha! Just silliness, okay? New way of thinking, thank you, honey. That feels good. Okay? So, cognitive dissonance is ookies in your mind. What happens is the reason people don't like vision boards is because it causes ookiness, cognitive dissonance. Because you stand there and you look at your vision board and you're like, oh, this is exciting, this is wonderful. Then you come back to your current value, which is low, because it's lower than where those are, right? And it causes ookiness, cognitive dissonance. So, you got to raise your level. Raise your level, okay? Okay, you with me still? Okay, perfect, okay. So, now, 897, yeah, that's my new number. Oh, awesome! Okay. This is coming up for me at 1100. Awesome. That means we're getting close. Oh, I'm excited. So, if your level is in alignment and you're holding the line, this is what I call holding the line. I'm at a certain vibration. I had a person ask me today during our mentoring appointment, are you always this happy? And I've heard that question before. You're really, really high. Do you have really, really lows too? You know what, there was a time in my life when I did, but now I can say, nope, I got 90 seconds of a low, and then I'm back high and going again, okay? So, do you want your trajectory, love you Jeff McGee, trajectory code, great book, let me know if you want one. Do you want your trajectory to go like this? I do, right? Or my old trajectory, we'll use the green here because this was my old trajectory. Good value down, good value down, good value down, good value down, good value down. Yeah, that used to be my trajectory. Now, do I have blips? Absolutely. Absolutely I have blips. But they're just little dips. I get sad, I miss my mama, right? I have a dip. But I've now trained myself to realize that when I start that first cycle around the top, down the drain, as soon as I start that circle, whoa, wait a minute. I recognize it, I do an empowerment technique, and I take off again. Ha! How exciting is that? I know. I'm giving a lot of information. It's okay. You can come back and watch it. If you've already gotten what you need, write it down, take your action step, move on, come back and get this. If you're still with me, give me a thumbs up. We're going to keep going. Who wants more information? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Okay? I can feel it. We're going to keep going. So, what this means is if I'm holding that line and I'm going up, right, then I know I can look at my vision board and go, it's coming to me. What do I need to do next? Okay? So, vision board number, I'm holding my line, it's coming to me. Oh, goosebumps! Oh. Okay, so now we go back here, right? I have not gotten, well, other than this one, I have not gotten Portia or Wall Street Journal off of my list. Why not? Because I haven't known this number system. And I look at it and I'm like, is it ever going to happen? Yeah, it is. Why? Because the Portia is 579. My new value is what? Isn't that exciting? It's exciting for me. So, okay, more stuff. You ready for more? I think I'm on like page 2 of my notes here. Do you guys want more? Okay, we're going for more. So, my value and then what I see on my board. I hold the line, right? I keep that value. As things come to me and detract from me or pull me down, I immediately recognize it and bring it up. During my mentoring session with Ann today, I realized that I used missing my mom as an excuse to start down that downward spiral and go back to my old value. What did I just say? What did I just say? What was my old value? 497. This feels a little bit ooky because I've only been here a very short time. That number just came to me, so it's like brand new. It's like 5 minutes old, okay? So, as I feel that new vibrational energy, it causes some ookiness or some stress, some cognitive dissonance. So, my subconscious wants to keep me where I'm at. It has two functions: safe, right? And keep me where I'm at, in my comfort zone. That's why stretching your comfort zone is so important. So, I say my personal value is 897. Old way of thinking. Let's start down that downward spiral so that we can get back to where we're comfortable. No. New and improved personal value means it's just a little dip and I take off again. So I realized this morning during my mentoring session with Ann Washburn that I used losing my mother as a reason to start bringing my personal value back down. It was a huge realization for me. And so now I've switched it. When I start missing my mom and I feel myself start coming down, I will now, I've already done it once today, and so I can say I now immediately show gratitude towards my mother and say, Mom, thank you so much for all the things you've taught me. Thank you so much for guiding me to my next step to get my dream. See, my mom had big dreams. She was an incredible, incredible businesswoman. I know that she's looking on me with pride and joy that I'm going for what I want. And so when I start missing my mom, I think about how incredibly proud of me she is. I know I'm getting emotional, but that's empowering for me. That's an empowering moment, an empowering memory, instead of starting down to that old personal value. It lifts me up to an even higher personal value. So I invite you, second invite, first invite was to figure out what your personal value is. Second invite is to pay attention to where you're allowing yourself to come down and dip. Is it the person on the freeway that cuts you off? I was a driver's ed teacher for a lot of years. A lot of people allow the circumstances around them to take them down that drain. Is it that little thing in the bathroom you step on and it gives you a number and you decide, oh, good, 135. Oh, bad, 200. What is that? What's deciding? No. Okay? So, learn something, learn about what you're doing and be aware, because the first law of change, first law of learning is awareness. Become aware of what you're doing to sabotage yourself. Okay, next step. You guys ready for the next level? Okay, this information that I'm about to give you is absolutely brand new. Absolutely brand new. And when Ann was teaching it today, I was like, whoa, this is incredible. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So, this is going to get personal too, because I'm going to share personal stuff with you guys. So, be kind, okay? Be nice. So, in, what was it? March, April, I don't know. Just recently, well, no, about a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago. So, in 2016, we sold one of our properties, and we netted, our net was roughly $40,000. I know. I just heard some of you right behind my back go, what? $40,000? I know. That's what I was like. I was like, oh my goodness, $40,000. That's incredible. That's awesome. We've got some really neat things going, right? Yeah, cool stuff. But check this out. Because $40,000, we're going to use what? I don't remember what color I used for new and what color I used for old. New is red, old is green. So, the new way of thinking is, well, we won't get to that yet. Hang on. My old way of thinking was that this value was probably like, and I know I've changed colors, personal value. This is still personal value, okay? We'll put a PV after that. Or for this is a money value. And my personal value was where? Yeah, $497. Some of you got it. Some of you going, oh, okay, so stay with me. My personal value is $497. We just brought $40,000 into our life, which is at a much higher vibration. It's more than 50% higher. It's what, like 100%? Honey, you're the math person. Big difference, right? Big difference. So the cognitive dissonance smash up that happened to me was dramatic. So dramatic, and I know you guys are going to freak out because I freaked out. So dramatic that we caused issues with our furnace, issues with the truck, all kinds of issues, because this money, this net money, didn't stay in our pocket to move us forward and get us better. I know. Crazy thought, okay? So instead of raising our value to where we were on the same level as the $40,000 that came to us, we brought this value down to us. Huh? Yeah, that's what I said to Ed. Huh? What? Okay, here's the hope part of it. Okay? My husband and I are about to up-level big time with our properties. We're going from single-family houses to multi-family units. We're going to commercial property. We're looking at 20 to 30 units in a building instead of single-family homes all over. He's pointing up, so we're looking at 50 to 80, 100, 120, 200, what, 200? We're getting this is live, guys. This is live. We're getting this number, so 150 to 200 units. Perfect. Okay, so this is live. Raw. I told you this is raw. Okay, not that raw. Whoa, calm down. Okay, so we want 150 to 200 units. Okay? The most we've had is 6 units. So, is this a higher value, higher vibration than what we've currently had? Yes, I heard it. Yeah, type it in there. That's okay. Type it in there. Yes, absolutely. So, if I've currently gone up to 897, okay, and I view this, babe, what number do you give that? The new units. What number comes to mind? 2,000 and something's coming to me.
2,500.
Say again?
25.
Okay, so my husband pulled this value of 2,500. If I'm currently at an 897 personal value, and the units that we want to do are 2,500, is this a big cognitive dissonance smash up? Yep, we got a train wreck coming. I'm so glad I learned this before we sold our properties. Because we would have blown up our truck again. Well, that was what, $35,000. Blown up another furnace at $15,000. Trashed another, sewer system at what? It was about $9,000. You get my drift? We're talking big numbers here. Whoa! Okay, I just got that. Okay, so hold on, calm down. Some of you are going, no, but. Okay, no, stop that. Let me give you a little bit of background. Because I don't know if you've read my book or not. I highly recommend it. I know, yeah, the selfless plug there. But in my book, I talk about where I've come from a little bit. And I talk about a moment in my life that was horrible financially. I was on state assistance. I was on WIC. I got food stamps. I had them help me pay for my rent. No, I didn't have rent assistance, but I did have heat assistance. And I had food stamps. And my daughter was very young. And we came up with a song. I can still remember it now. I still sing it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got food in my tummy. Because there were times when I didn't. There were times when I didn't have food in my tummy. And I am very proud to say that my daughter never went hungry. Very, very proud of that fact. There may have been things in the home, and still to this day, we've never gone hungry for a long time. But when my husband and I first got together, he reminded me my first instinct was when I'm having financial issues, I got to get another job. There was a time when I had 4 jobs as a single parent and I was going to school. Yeah, I got like 2 hours of sleep a night if I was lucky. But I knew if I didn't push through at that time, I wouldn't be where I am now. I throw out these numbers and it sounds natural, it sounds easy. But my family can tell you of a time when writing on a board, are you kidding me? Writing numbers on a board, are you kidding me? Never would have happened. I remember very, very clearly a day with my daughter, and we were trying to potty train her. And I was going to school, and I would pick her up from school and then take her to another babysitter so I could go to work. And I told her that if she could go all day at school without having an accident in her pants, I would get her a treat. And after school, when she didn't have an accident, we would walk down to the corner store and I would get her a 5-cent candy treat. And there was a day when I didn't have 5 cents. There was more than one day when I didn't have 5 cents. That came to us. We created that. My husband and I together created this. And guess what? We created the emergency of them going away too. That's why I'm so excited. Because I've learned how to create it. And now I got the second piece. Now the second piece is I raise my level to here so that I don't lose this. Oh. And I've got all kinds of techniques that I use to raise my level, to empower me and bring my vibration level up. Oh, I just heard it. Somebody said, seriously, Jeanie, you've got so much energy now, you're going to go to the next level? Yeah! Isn't that awesome? Okay, if I'm at 897 right now, and some of you guys have been around me, just think what I'm going to... Okay, goosebumps. Oh, I have to tell goosebumps. Just think where I'm going to be when I get to a 2,500. Oh, baby! Hang on, here we go. Whole new level. Ah, awesome. But you guys will be with me all along the way because I know how to do Facebook Lives. And if you want to stay with me, Let me know. Do you like my Facebook Lives? Keep them coming or not? Well, if you say not, that's okay. Just go somewhere else. But those of you that want it, we're going to keep going. I'm going to keep helping you because as I go up, right, a rising tide lifts all ships. A rising tide lifts all ships. Stop playing small. Stop it. Stop being negative. Stop standing around the water cooler and talking about how crappy your life is. Stop it. Right now. Stop it. Stop it. Start looking at things differently. Start being of service. Start teaching what you know. Start giving a hand up to those around you. Because as you give a hand up to those around you, you move up. When you're having a bad day, the best way to get out of it, first of all, is gratitude. When I was in that space where I didn't have 5 cents to buy my daughter a treat, we would go walk around Capitol. I live in Salt Lake. We would go walk around the Capitol. There's $1 million homes up there, multi-million-dollar homes up there. And we'd ride the bus up there, and we'd sit on the grass, we'd eat our peanut butter sandwich, and we'd have fun. And then I'd walk around, and her and I would look at those houses. And I would picture my daughter in new clothes. Wow. Thank you for staying with me and letting me be in this space of discovery with you. I used to think emotions were bad. They're not. My incredible husband has taught me that. So thank you for letting me show emotion. Thank you for letting me be vulnerable. I know some of you are having your buttons pushed right now, and I'm here to tell you it's okay. It's okay that I'm crying. It's okay that I'm emotional, because emotion is energy in motion. Energy in motion. I got a lot of energy, and I'm putting it in motion, and we're going places. And sometimes I just need to let it come up and through me. So I thank you for allowing me to let it come up and through me. I appreciate that. So I would be walking through those neighborhoods, looking at these incredible homes and thinking someday, I'm going to see my daughter come down the steps of that house and get into a car and drive away to meet with her friends. Someday. And then when I started feeling complacent, I'm like, you know what, we got it pretty good. I had 3 meals today, my tummy's full, I've got some food, we've got it pretty good. Then I would drive to a part of town called Rose Park. There's a lot of gangs in that area. I didn't have to go very far because I lived there. I went to sleep pretty much every night to the sound of gunfire or police sirens, emergency vehicles. My house got robbed 3 times. But there's always someone who has it worse. Thank God I was never homeless for very long. I was homeless for a few days, that was it. And I remember when I would start feeling complacent, when I would start thinking, I've got it pretty good, I would go, yeah, but I could have it better. I could have it better. And when I started thinking, there's always 2 sides to every coin, right? And when I would think, there's nobody I can help, I'm already on the bottom, who can I help? There's someone you can help. I would go downtown Salt Lake and I would find a homeless person and I'd give him a meal. Or I'd give him a smile. Smiles are free and they're so important. Give someone one of your beautiful smiles today. And maybe the only sunshine they see. You can always help someone. Wherever you're at, help someone where you're at. Help lift them up. Because as you lift them up, they can then lift others. Stop spreading poison and hate. Just stop it. Just stop it. Spread love. Spread love. Okay? I'll get off my soapbox now, okay? So, if this is where I am, And this is where I need to go. I got some more empowerment to do, right? Because I know what's coming. I've seen the pattern. Okay, here's another thing. Okay, I'm going to write something on the board, so it's going to take me just a second. So go to the potty, get a drink, whatever. Okay? Okay, I know. I just wrote math on the board. And I lost some of you. Some of you are like, what math? Okay, but 9s are really easy because the answers always add up to 9. So this was the first times table I ever learned as a kid. Yep, lots of learning disabilities. You got to see patterns. You got to fix them. So 9 times 5 is 45, right? What's wrong with this? Right? Immediately, all of you went, but Jeanie, wait. There's a mistake. Yeah. That's because your whole life you've been trained to what? Find the mistakes. Now, some of you out there at a higher vibration went, oh yeah, awesome. We got 4 answers right and only 1 wrong. Ha! That's how I passed elementary school. Because the teacher would hand me that paper. Yeah, I'm getting vulnerable again. Okay. And I would have like 2. Okay, here would be a score for me. And then she'd put one of these. Right? One of these nice big fat F's. Right? Anybody here ever gotten an A? Me too. That's an A with the side kicked out. That's C, right? How do you turn it around? Did you guys see that there was a 4 over 5? Did you see that? Or did you just see the one mistake? You see, our minds are programmed or trained. We are trained to see mistakes. However, we are born to see patterns. Whoa. What? We're trained to see mistakes. We're born to see patterns. So, this, hang on, we're getting stickiness. Okay, so you may be asking, why does Jeanie use sticky notes? Because I know the magic formula. We'll go through that in a minute. I gotta focus, okay? I know the pattern. I saw this pattern. We bring money in, we let money go. We bring more money in. Well, it's not enough money. I need more money. So we bring more money in. Guess what? More money goes. Oh, but this was the pattern. Low personal value, high value I've brought in. So, raise my personal value and more stuff comes in. That's the pattern. And I saw it. But I didn't understand it until my mentor, Ann Washburn, said, here, let me shine a light on that for you. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so I have no idea how long I've been going. I know I've absolutely loved it. I've so loved going over this with you. So I'm going to give you a quick recap of the invites I gave you today. 1, figure out your personal value where it's at. 2, get a goal, a dream, a vision board, whatever. 3, find things that lift you up. I have tons of empowerment techniques. Let me know. You can Google them, whatever. Also, if you start feeling overwhelmed or too much, that's a release technique. You've got to let some stuff go. You might need to move some things out of your life. Get organized. Straighten your space up. Okay? And then figure out where you're at. Assign a value. And as you bring your value up, hold the line. And then go up higher and hold the line. Okay? If you have any other questions, please type them into the comments. Let me know. I've absolutely loved... Oh, I just heard someone say, what about the flip charts? Okay, so let's go over the flip charts. So, the perfect combination for review is... Oh, gotta go to another page. Oh, I was on it today, wasn't I? I was going crazy. Fun, exciting stuff. So, the perfect combination is 24, 10, 24, 7. Okay, so I use flip charts with sticky notes because if I review for 10 minutes within 24 hours for 7 days, my retention is 80%, which is a B- in most things. 80%. Most people attend a class or a training, they take notes. This is how my students went from F's to A's, and they didn't even understand why. Why? Because I used a flip chart. Okay? So we write notes on the flip chart. You can come to my house anytime. You're going to see flip charts. I have to move them out of this room. The flip charts, in fact, we can maybe show you some of them. I don't know, maybe not. If you want to see them, let me know. I'll take a picture and send them. But there are flip charts all over my house. Because as soon as I walk in that front door, I see the flip chart. What am I doing? I'm reviewing. And my students would do the same thing. We would use flip charts. I had a high transient population of students. They were constantly being gone. And so I taught at an alternative high. They did med management, family therapy, their own therapy, highly transient. They were constantly being moved from group home to foster care. And so what I did is would use flip charts. And so we would put the flip charts up, and then Timmy, we'll say Timmy, the next day, would come in and get with Sally, and Sally would teach Timmy the flip charts. Why? Because when you teach, that's when you lock in that information. Okay? And so the flip charts are a way to review 10 minutes within 24 hours for 7 days. And you get 80% retention. Can you do something with 80%? Absolutely. Absolutely. 10 minutes, 24 hours, 7 days. So I use flip charts with sticky notes because I put them all over my house and I review. My students use them, as I told you. If you're a teacher, please get in touch with me. I would love to teach you this system. It did wonders for my students. So, thank you so much. I was already saying goodbye. I'm going to say goodbye again. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep the comments coming, and bye for now.